Hello, I'm back on home turf and out on the streets for some more photography work. This time in London and in Brighton, so a two-parter today. Years ago I visited the Barbican Centre, a brutalist residential estate and art centre built throughout the 60s and 70s. And with the film The Brutalist releasing, I felt inspired to revisit it with fresh eyes and experience. It was a pretty cloudy day, so I knew I wasn't going to get any contrasty lighting scenarios, though I lent into the mood and combined it with the stunning architecture to create some geometric street photos. I started in the more residential area of the Barbican and found some quite surreal scenes like this still water and cone reflection. It's a really peaceful place to visit, and I'd highly recommend it to beginner photographers, or any street photographer actually, because of the amount of opportunities you get for great photos. You've got the obvious architecture, but you've also got lots of activity, channels of light and high contrast. Basically everything a street photographer wants when they go out to take pictures. I also unexpectedly shot a few liminal spaces, which doesn't lend itself to my usual style, but is something I love to look for in books and other work. There's a bit of an eerie vibe, especially when it's as quiet as it was today, so I may actually go back and explore more of this. So after the Barbican I had a bit of time to kill, so I went over to Bethnal Green to visit a street photography exhibition called Still in Winter. So this is a follow-up exhibition from Still in Sight, which took place at the back end of last year, and it's all put together by Mark Luke Grant, featuring London-based photography, photographers from all over, mix of colour and black and white, and all predominantly street photography. So I headed over to Float, which is a coffee shop where the exhibition's held, grabbed a coffee and just wandered around, enjoyed the pictures, and there's even a zine at the end to pick up with all of the work if you're interested. It's really cool to see exhibitions like this popping up around London, especially dedicated street photography exhibitions, because you don't see so many of those, and I'll definitely check out the next one. The next day I fancied to mooch around Brighton as the sun was shining. I wasn't out for long as it was freezing, but in the time I was there I did manage to take one of my favourite street photos in a while that's definitely going into my portfolio. I took a few warm-up shots as I walked from the station to the seafront to oil the gears. Then I came across this weird donut thing and some early morning fishermen, so spent some time seeing what I could do. I think I prefer the smaller frame shot here, nothing special but quite fun to play around with. On days like this, the colours pop in Brighton, so I started to look for colour harmony and contrast. I came across this scene where everything matched nicely, and then the most random street photography moment unfolded. Now, I don't know if this happened to you before, but I find if you anticipate something happening and wait long enough, more often than not it will, and you'll walk away with an interesting photo. I was mega lucky here, but it did prove the point to me that slowing down and spending time within a scene you think has potential is always worth it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked any of the pictures, leave a comment below and a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.